Hi guys, so today I will be reviewing this Pudayer liquid lipstick range. It came in a box, like this orange box. Well, it's more like a light brown box, this one, but I can't fit them in because otherwise I would have. Just a heads up, the logo is not, like, it doesn't run on the other side, so it means that you only get one. Like, it's a, I don't know if this makes sense. By the way, this is a set, so you don't have, like, you can't really buy them individually. I really like that these are more neutral oriented. They're right up my alley. And one thing that I have to mention is that it doesn't always wind up like this. Logo doesn't always wind up at the front. Sometimes it winds up to the side. It happened with two of these. I mean, it depends on, I think, where you insert the thing. I mean, let's try and like insert it where the logo is at. So if I were to do this, and were to close it, no, it comes to the side. So I guess if I try to do it, I think on one side to the right, that will manage. No. Let's try one side to this side, one side to the left. No, it keeps coming to the side. So I think that's like, I don't know, it's like weird in the packaging. Anyway, so these are the Pudayer liquid lipsticks. I don't know what the formula is called. There's nothing on this box. I think it came in the outer box or something. Anyway, I like the formula to these. These are very, very matte and opaque and very non-drying, non-sticky, and they feel great on the lips and they feel very lightweight. Some of these are more pigmented than others and some of these are less pigmented than others. When it comes to the actual packaging, I have had some issues that I need to let you guys know. Aside from this part of the logo, when you take this out, the sifter is so tight that sometimes you wind up, it happened just now, sometimes you wind up picking the inside of the cap. Then if you pull it, you can obviously get it back and like insert it back. But it's a little bit of a defect in the packaging. I think the sifter is a little bit too tight. It's also relatively messy on the inside. It gets relatively messy on the inside. So bear that in mind because the sifter is so tight that if I take out the product, like if I take out a full wand of product and I need to insert it back in, then, you know, it would soak up the product. So I wouldn't recommend taking it in and like putting it back in, if that makes sense. So there's that. And another thing that I have to mention is that sometimes the formulas, the less pigmented they are, the more streaky they can get. So now I'm going to share with you guys what the shades, like the individual shades, look like, and then I'll get back to the end of the video to share with you guys what I think about the formula. Oh my god, this is shade 115 Muss, by the way. Heads up, I mentioned that the inked heart was shade 119. It's actually 116. I must have, I don't know what's wrong with me. I must have read it wrong. It's 116. Anyway, so this one is shade Muss, M-U-S-S. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous, oh my god, I love this so much. I want to keep it on, but since I'm swatching the rest of the shades, I have to take it off. It's like a peachy pink. I would say like it's a, it gives me like, I don't know, it has like so many beautiful undertones to it. Like it's bright, yet it's nude, it's gorgeous with like just a wing liner look. But at the same time, I'm like, yeah, it's still bright. It just adds some sort of a touch to the look that I feel like is definitely brightening. Like it brightens up your skin tone, but at the same time, it's still like nude and light. Such a unique shade. I really like it, and I like the formula. It's dry. It's matte, doesn't accentuate your dry patches. It's absolutely amazing. So this one's a keeper. Okay, so this next shade is shade 114 Rose, R-O-W-S. It's such a gorgeous lip color. It's like a peachy orangey nude. It's gorgeous. It's lightweight, it's non-sticky, and it is a little bit sheer at times. I can see some of my lip peeking through, but it's gorgeous. I think it's a very, very particular shade, and it looks great with the blue pop that I have underneath my eyes. So yes. Okay, so this next shade is Inked Heart. Oh my god, this is shade 119. I love how this swatched onto the lips. The only issues that I have with the packaging is that, first of all, when I first pulled this out, the white bit came off, and then I reattached it again. Also, the sifter is like way too tight. I mean, it's fine because the wand actually picks up enough product. I love the wand, by the way. It's very, very flexible, and the application just makes it perfect for, you know, accentuating lines and giving you a very, very sharp line. However, as I find myself trying to put it back in because it's flexible, and also because the sifter is so tiny, I do have some issues with it, and in fact it gets messy over time, I feel like, because the sifter is working both ways. Usually the sifter is tighter at the bottom so that the product actually stays in the packaging and you're not sucking out too much product out of the packaging. But after a couple of uses, it's already getting messy over there because the sifter is not allowing the product to get back, especially since I'm not using any product on the wand as I'm doing this right now. So obviously, if you are not going to like if you're not going like this, you might not have that issue, but it's something to like good to know, I guess. So that's why I wanted to share that. Okay, so in this next shade, I have to let you guys know that this is actually hella streaky. I did not apply this right. Oh my god, it's okay, I'm not leaving the house. But this is hella streaky. I applied 2 layers and I can still see some streakiness, so I think it's safest to apply like 3 layers with this. These colors are difficult to make, so I can understand that's like a different formula to like a difficult formula to make. However, I like the color and I like the formula and I like the texture. Like I like that it doesn't accentuate my lips, but I don't know how it would perform if I apply this a 3rd layer now. But it's a great formula. I like it. It's not at all uncomfortable and I think it's a good one. I just wish it was a little bit more pigmented. Okay, so this next shade is shade 909 Smoked Rose. Smoked Rose reminds me a lot, I think, of Kristen from Kylie Jenner. Do you guys feel that vibe as well? It looks like that kind of a warm color. Now, one thing that I have to say about this formula is that it looked super pigmented to the touch. However, now that it's dried, I can see some patches. Like I can see some areas where it kind of like didn't blend and apply all that flawlessly. So bear that in mind if you're purchasing the whole case, obviously, because you're getting all of these. But other than that, I still like it. Like I still like it on the lips. I don't mind that it wound up. I mean, I would have preferred it if it didn't wind up this patchy a little bit, but it's not that much visible. I mean, you have to look at it up close and stuff. So yeah, there's that. So that sums up this video. I think my favorite shades, I love the shade that I'm wearing, which is Smoked Rose, because I like the color to it, but it's a little bit streaky. But I think the lighter colors are what stands out to me. The lighter colors seem to me like they're more pigmented, more opaque, less streaky, and less having problems. So shade 114, 115, and 116 look absolutely outstanding. Shade 117 and 909 have a tendency to actually be a little bit more streaky and a little bit more problematic to work with, especially the darkest one, which is 117. I think you really need to apply 3 layers of that. But other than that, the formula works great. I think you can work around these. I think the formula is good, and I think you should check it out. I like it. By the way, in case you guys are wondering, with regards to scent, I don't smell anything right now as it is on my lips, and I don't think it has a scent because I didn't smell it as I was applying it. There is absolutely no detectable scent, not even like a cosmetic scent or